I always eat my lunch doing a plank, don't you? Good morning. No hiding my morning face from you guys today. I'm so tired. It was a terrible night between the cat and all sorts of other things. So we are up. The girls are getting up now. Addie doesn't have school today. The boys have to be out of the basement and have their beds put up out of the way and everything by 8 o'clock because our inspector could be here anytime between 8 and 12. So that also means that I'm taking the kids to school on my own this morning, which means I'm driving. Hopefully it's not too slippery because it was nuts out there yesterday. So I'm just going to get breakfast going here, scrambled eggs, things like that, for everybody to have a nice warm breakfast before they head out for the day. Got one kid and two kids. We're running a little bit behind this morning. Tig switching up Invisaligns has been hard on her, so she's gonna have some Advil before school. Building inspector is here. Sounds like they're already done. Literally took like maybe 5 minutes.
Yeah,
and the news? Okay, so that's building inspector. And we passed?
Yeah.
Woohoo! We passed that one! Did you break your finger?
No, I didn't.
You're funny. So that was the building inspector. We're just waiting for the electrical inspector. But inspection is done. Past that one. Look at this beautiful girl. We were doing her hair. I had to let go of her whole braid when the doorbell rang because we quickly put the dog in her kennel and the cat in the bathroom. It looks so pretty. You're almost like a little Hawaiian girl.
I'm coloring something that my teacher gave me from kindergarten.
Was it your little Christmas present?
Yeah. It was really nice. It came with a candy cane. All of my presents from people came with candy canes.
So what happens after you color it?
You cook it and then it'll turn into a keychain.
Still waiting for the electrical inspector to come up. I think that just sounded really weird. Electrical inspector to show up. So I'm going to try and work out here. The day is ticking by. Addie wants to have some fun. Electrical inspector is here. I've been hanging out. I did my workout, but I've just been hanging out waiting for this inspector to come because I've been grabbing the dog and cat and locking them up so that they don't have to sit locked up this whole time. So he's here right now, and you guys, if we pass this one, we can move on to drywall. So Addie and I, we're just hanging out, and now the sun is totally in our eyes. We're pretty excited. It'd be so nice to be able to move on to drywall. So we took Addie's little project that she was working on out of the oven, and it's tiny now.
Am I able to use it?
Nope, that's it.
The color didn't show.
We might have to try different colors next time. What do you think? Maybe some Sharpies? Okay. It's a cool idea. It shrunk down to, it's probably just over an inch now, and before it was like 3 or 4 inches. So, and it's thicker now. He just left. Addie's asking, did we do it, Daddy? Did we do it? Do we have news?
I just have to get a different breaker
Yeah.
for the one and move the furnace switch.
And?
We're good.
Yay!
No
We
more
can do
switch.
Gyprock. Yay! I'm so excited. Will you be excited to get Gyprock in and carpet? Yeah, and then you'll have a big area downstairs to play. You'll have a bigger room.
Because all of the stuff will be...
Oh, yes. We've been talking about moving toys to the basement. Yes. Just getting Addie set up with a little lunch and a movie. You ready? I don't know if I showed yesterday, one of the things I did with that farro was make a Mediterranean salad, and it is legit awesome. It could have had some black olives and feta cheese in it, but we're not doing any type of dairy at all. So I omitted the feta cheese and we don't have black olives, but it was still amazing. So our lunch today consists of the leftover Mediterranean salad and then this smoothie that I made. It just has banana, vanilla almond milk, and a tablespoon of cocoa powder and a tablespoon of natural peanut butter. I'm such a chocolate person that I had to go online and find a recipe that allowed me to have some sort of chocolate. Do you guys eat your lunch like this? I always eat my lunch doing a plank, don't you? So Addie's excited because we can just head over to the playground. Look at our back alley. You could pretty much put your skates on and go from one end to the other if you really wanted to. The snow hill is close to our house, not the one that the girls were playing on before. But I don't know if we can call it a snow hill any longer. It's more of an ice hill. Woo! Everything is just a sheet of ice. Even just the snow where you can walk is so slippery. It's kind of crazy. This winter has been so beautiful. Very much unlike winters that we usually have. But that's about to change. In the next week or so, it's supposed to get back to regular winter again with highs of like -10, -13 during the day. I'm already dreading it, even though it's a little ways off. I just don't like winter. I really don't. I try. I've bought better clothes so that I'm better off going outside, but I really don't mind this beautiful, beautiful weather. That's the playground, and that's Addison. This is where she's decided to play. You're silly. Go play. We've picked up the Tig, and she's attempting to slide even though she doesn't have snow pants on. I wonder why. We've dug the snow pants out of the backpack and we're using them as a slide. We hurried home so that I could help Tegan with her project here. I had told her I would work with the poster. The good news is that
We've got the whole week to do it.
the whole weekend.
The whole weekend.
Yeah, instead of having it ready for tomorrow, we have all the way until Monday, which
Because-
is perfect. It's all about unicorns and pandas. You can see her pandas in there. Okay, how do you feel about both inspections being passed, Kaden? Pretty happy.
I can finally get a food.
That's right.
Just sleeping behind a whole bunch of weeds.
I think the best part of all of this is how excited the kids are about getting our basement finished. Caden was all smiles when he heard that the inspections had been finished and that we passed. The girls are super stoked, which is funny because they're not even down there.
Playroom.
But yes, they'll get a playroom and a bunch of stuff can move out of their bedroom, and we're all just super stoked about it. Even Bailey. Big smiles. We're all happy around
I'm
here.
happy that now our room won't be such a mess now.
When you see this video, you will see exactly. Somebody else said the same thing.
But I'll still make a basement a big mess.
Now you can actually see the project a little bit better because we've gone over a whole bunch of the drawing with Sharpie, and it looks really, really good. Tiggy is so creative. Supper and dishes are done. Tiggy's doing good. She was actually on washing tonight, and that's the first time, so I kind of stood there and guided her through it because this is new for her, actually having to wash all of the dishes. We're on to studying and doing all those fun grade 12 things while everybody else plays and puts electrical outlets together. Because we passed the inspection, Clancy is getting ground wire for all of the outlets. And the boys are hoping that the outlets can go in tonight. Kieran needs his computer plugged in so that he can be working on homework and stuff like that.
Bring her in her crate so that she can watch.
Addison and Tegan are baby's kittens.
You're terrorizing all of
It usually shuts off and it's very fast. So that's why those are in bathrooms.
But now they've decided that they want to protect against both going to ground or the wires catching together. So they have arc fault, which is what these ones are on. So technically, you should be able to touch the two wires together.
How's it going?
And shuts off and nothing happens.
Do you almost have an outlet?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. Now we need to do.
Clancy and the boys are down here. He's got the boys helping ground all these outlets. Are you done grounding? You're screwing them in now?
Grounds are done. The screwing in is done.
Woohoo! Good night. See you tomorrow. Girls are in bed. It's starting to get a little bit later. I've got to get Caden headed off for a shower and getting ready for bed. We're all just stoked tonight. Just really happy that we passed those inspections and we can move on. We still have a lot to do, but it's just really hopeful knowing that we're making that step forward, and pretty exciting, to tell you the truth, because this has been a long time coming. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you guys have ever finished a basement or anything like that, comment down below. I'd love to hear about it. It's been quite the journey, and we're looking forward to the rest of it, and just so thankful to be moving on. Thanks so much for watching our videos. If you haven't, subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you soon.